Hey there, Libra. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me for your August 2019 reading and messages. Let's check it out. I'm so sorry that all of the air signs, or the three air signs, are a little delayed and a little late. I'm sorry. So thank you so much for your patience. But let's check out what's going on for you. So Libra, listen. I During the pre-shuffle, I get the sense that you want to return back to something or someone. That I don't think you have unfinished business with this person or this place. It could be your family home that you moved out of. But I feel the emotional need to want to go back to something. Maybe an emotional attachment to the way things were before. Maybe things seemed so much more simpler when you were younger or before, something that you've moved on from or you've evolved from. But there's this sense of wanting to emotionally return back to something or someone or some place. Like I said, it could be your family home that you moved out of, but then for whatever reason, there's this sense of wanting to go back to someone. And it doesn't. I'm not really picking up that it would be a romantic someone. More so like someone that you value. And I guess it could be somebody, romantically, but that would be for a few of you only. For the majority of you, I feel a sense of nostalgia. The Six of Cups did not come out at all, but that is the sense that I'm feeling. That you want to return back to someone, something, or some place that you have an emotional attachment to, but mostly because there's a sense of comfort within it. It's not like some tumultuous, freaking argument that broke out between you and like your cousins or something like that, and you want to go back and try to make it right. It's nothing like that. It's more so like wanting to return to this a place, someone, something, some kind of emotional attachment that helped you feel grounded, and it helped you feel safe, and it helped you build this level of comfort with this either item or a person or a place. So it would be different for all of you, but let's take a look at what's laid out here. Now, your energy for the month of August 2019 is the Knight of Wands in reverse. The surrounding energies that are around you throughout the month is the Seven of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel a sense of, a sense of expansion. There's something new. This is either you're in a new environment or you're taking on this a new kind of sense of expansion and evolution within yourself. But because of that, when you start something new and you're kind of like the new kid on the block, or this is like a new project or a new endeavor or a new part of your life, a new chapter of your life, it is a leveling up, but you also feel an attachment to where you came from, your family, your friends. If this is a relocation in a completely different place, there's this sense of wanting to go back to where you felt comfortable. And with the Knight of Wands being here in reverse, you would prefer to just flake out on this new endeavor and just go back to what you're comfortable with. And I can understand that level of comfort that you're feeling, but with the Ace of Pentacles just kind of flew out here. So I do want to tell you that you're on the right path. I think you know this. It's not that you want to backpedal. It's not that you don't want to accept this new path that's opened up ahead of you. I don't think it's not that you regret taking on either like a new project or just this is something that's very new to you, a new evolution to your life, a new chapter that's being started. You know that this is the path to go on. you know that it's time to expand. It's just there's emotional tug a little bit, where you wanna at least know that you can go back to that level of comfort that you felt before. And it is a very comforting type of feeling. Um, it's nothing, that is gonna hinder you in any way or hold you back in any way. This is just almost a sense of nostalgia of, man, this is where I was, that's where I was, and that's where I've come from, and I appreciate it. So there is a higher level sense of appreciation for where you've come, where you've come from, who raised you. So there's this kind of warm kind of feeling here. But let's get some additional cards here, Libra. It does feel really good though. It's not like some kind of like fucked up toxic thing. The Page of Wands is in reverse here as well. I'm going to put that right next to your energy anyway. So I do see you kind of, I don't want to say regression. It's more like, if you're a knight, and then you think about how you were when you were a page. It's that sense of like, oh my god, that was so fun, or I wish I could. I don't have to go on this journey because it was so much. Things were so much simpler before I started this journey. Even though you know that you got to do it. It's time. It's time, especially with this Ace of Pentacles that came out. But let's just get some additional cards here for you, Libra. Now, paired with your energy for the month of August 2019, we have the Knight of Wands, which we've established. The Knight of Wands is in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, and then the Six of Swords in reverse. So this is a little bit of a tug of war here, where you almost want to flake out from this new endeavor, new path that you're on, but you know that you need to do it. This is a new path. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. But this is the threshold. The threshold between this is where I've been and this is where I'm going. Because with the Six of Swords here being in reverse, there is this sense of wanting to go back. Yeah, you can visit it. You can visit it at any time. If you do have unfinished business or unfinished conversations that need to happen with anyone or people in particular, you will find the time, you will find the space to do it. I more so just feel that this level of comfort that you are leaving behind, you can return to it in due time. Right now, you're just stepping off on a new path here. It's this path right here. It's very promising. It will lead to great abundance for you, but it is an ace. So it's going to take time. It's going to take energy. It's going to take effort for this to grow. I think you know that you're on the right path. There's this sense of attachment to where you've been, but not in an unhealthy way. With the Seven of Swords, we do have paired with it the Four of Cups. It is in reversed here. So I just see this as wanting to dig out, thinking about ways in order to dig out. So don't do any kind of self-sabotage of this. You know you got to do it. This is a new path. You know you got to do it. Don't do any kind of self-sabotage, especially if you create some kind of like, or some kind of emotional offer is being thrown at you. College people, college Libra. If your folks try to be like, they want you to stay home instead of like go to college afar, they may say something, like, oh, remember how when you were younger, like you wanted us to buy you like this really, really nice flashy car. Yeah, we'll do it if you stay home, because then we'll save more money. No, please don't trick yourself into this. From this. Don't trick yourself out of this. You know that you gotta go. You know you gotta do it. You just gotta explain to your parents, like, just let me try this out. Let me see how far I can get on this new journey, you know, and just let me come back home, you know, every once in a while, and then eventually I'll make my way back home. I don't know. This is just an example for some of you. Paired with the Two of Cups is the Five of Swords. So there is going to be this sense of leaving something behind, and then the conflict within yourself that maybe, you know, the questioning within yourself. Did I leave something behind? Is this worth it? You know, because I had a nice balanced kind of life. You know, why did I want to be so fucking ambitious? Or, you know, and start something new? It's fine. It's fine. You will have the time and the space to return back to feeling this level of comfort. You know, there is no loss that you're suffering here. The only loss is the conflict that you're creating within your mind that would hold you back from at least trying this path out. Try it out. Try it out. I think you want to. You are on the right path. You don't need to question yourself. You don't need to do any kind of self-sabotage or anything like that. You can return to this level of comfort. You know, if you just give yourself the opportunity to try this, because the opportunity is being presented to you. Just try it out. Try it out. What we have paired with the Seven of Wands in reverse is the Three of Pentacles. Yes, it will require building. Yes, you can't fight it. You can't fight this opportunity, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Just try it out. You know, you may be under evaluation. You will have to drop your guard a little bit. You're not being forced into this path. You're not being forced into this path because it is meant for you, and you really need to experience it. Or you should. At least give yourself the opportunity to experience it. Now, paired with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, we do have the Star. Now, this is working on your craft and being very, very, very focused on your craft and what you're working on. But with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse paired with the Star, I feel more so that this is your time to shine, and you almost don't have to work that hard at it. That's pretty fucking good. Like, this is just straight up meant for you, a path to at least try. You are being seen as the star without having to work that hard at it. I mean, this is like, you know, talent that you were gifted with, a path and an opportunity that you've been gifted with. So I really want you to try to explore that with your skills being used to the best of your ability. And I think you'll be very successful. The level of comfort that you feel, or that you feel that you're leaving behind, will always be there. It will be there. In fact, go and make sure that you visit that level of comfort, whether it's a person, a place, or a particular thing that you enjoy doing. And then, you know, kind of square it away, like, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm going to leave it there for now. But I am doing a pick a card for all 12 signs this month. 2 cards to pick or choose from. Sorry. Puppy. Okay. So, a pick a card, 2 cards to choose from. Libra. If you picked card number 1. Oh my gosh, that's so trippy. Cute puppy. Libra. If you picked card number 1, you got Libra. Hey, talk about being balanced. So, this is doubling down on your reading alone. If you picked card number 1, your reading alone will be significant or helpful to you, times 2, for the month of August 2019. So card number 1, Libra. This energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. So yes, that is very balanced. Talk about Libra squared. Okay, so card number 2, if you picked card number 2, it's Capricorn. Card number 2, Capricorn. So the Capricorn read for this month of August 2019 may be of help and assistance to you. So card number 2, Capricorn. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. So card number 2 being Capricorn, if these or that card number 2 reading, if you picked card number 2, leads you back to the Libra reading, that would be super cool. If Libra and Capricorn were also your rising and or moon sign, that would be kind of cool too. But I'm gonna leave it there. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful journey ahead and a wonderful month, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.